There are many century celebrations this year. Of course, the Dominic Greco Band, the Dover High School Band, the New Philadelphia Rotary Club, and highlighting our next group, the Tuscarawas County chapter of the American Red Cross. Within weeks of the outbreak of the First Great War, the American Red Cross dispatched a ship to Europe loaded with medical personnel and supplies. Named the SS Red Cross, it was better known as the Mercy Ship. It carried 170 surgeons and nurses who were being sent to Europe to provide medical relief to combat casualties on both sides of the war. This was consistent with the Articles of the Geneva Conventions and the principles of the Red Cross movement that called for strict observance of neutrality and impartiality. The Tuscarawas County chapter was organized in New Philadelphia on May 10th, 1917. In June of the same year, President Woodrow Wilson signed the official charter recognizing our local chapter. Well, we are very fortunate to have several Red Cross volunteers in the Dominic Greco Band, and so we thought it would be nice tonight to have them stand and be recognized. So if you would, please hold your applause until the end. They are Susan Botdorf. She organizes the blood drive each year on behalf of the Dover Lions Club, and our local community has the opportunity to donate blood to the Red Cross on July 21st at the Grace Lutheran Outreach Center. That's on Worcester Avenue in downtown Dover from noon until 6 p.m. You can take time to honor the American spirit, donate blood, and save a life. So Susan Botdorf is one of the organizers of that. We also have John Maxwell. He is a past board member and all of the Maxwell family. We also have Ryan and Robbie Kaiser back in the percussion section. Their mother, Beth, is a current board member and past board chairman. And finally, Erica Van Pelt is Regional Business Operations Specialist of Northeast Ohio, operating in 22 counties. So let's give all of these wonderful people a great hand. Thank you for your service. So, that brings us to what we're doing here tonight. Written in 1918, Louis J. Pinella's The American Red Cross March is one of the most melodic and musical of all American old line marches. It is an audience-pleasing toe tapper from start to finish, bright and tuneful. This sparkling march is a welcome addition to our musical library. We are pleased to have a very special guest with us here this evening. He is Michael N. Parks, Regional CEO of the American Red Cross of Northeast Ohio. How about a round of applause for him? Let's have him come up with us here tonight. There he is right there. So, Rear Admiral Parks of the United States Coast Guard, retired, assumed the responsibilities in April 2015 as Regional Executive of the Northeast Ohio region of the American Red Cross. In this capacity, he oversees 5 American Red Cross chapters covering 22 Northeast Ohio counties, serving 4.5 million people. From 2010 to 2013, Admiral Parks was based in Cleveland and served as Commander, 9th Coast Guard District, responsible for leading and directing all Coast Guard operations throughout the 8-state Great Lakes region, including the 1,500-mile international border with Canada. In that capacity, he led more than 6,000 active, reserve, civilian, and auxiliary volunteer personnel at 75 operational units. Admiral Parks is a 1982 graduate of the United States Coast Guard Academy in New London, Connecticut, where he received a Bachelor of Science degree in government. He later earned a Master of Public Administration degree from George Washington University and was selected and attended the National War College in Washington, D.C., where he received a Master of Science in National Security Strategy and Policy. He and his wife Cynthia have 2 daughters and live in Bay Village. So, he's got that wooden stick in his hand. It's called a baton. We gave it to him, but he's never directed a band before. But that's okay, because this is a celebration, right? And we have invited him to direct, so here we go. No, with a resume like that, he could probably do anything, I would imagine. So let's welcome Rear Admiral Michael N. Parks, and this is the Red Cross March. How about that, ladies and gentlemen? A job well done. I guess there is nothing you can't do, right, Mike? There you got it right there. How about another round of applause for Mike Parks, ladies and gentlemen? All right, ladies.